Do you often help clean your home? The chances are that if you do, you will notice so many things like toys, clothes, and all the stuff you misplaced. Every object in your home has some sort of utility, some kind of importance. You could say these things in your home are resources. Let's discuss this in detail. What is a resource? Well, a resource is a thing that can be used to satisfy a need. What are some resources in your home? Water as a resource can be used for washing, drinking, and cooking. Similarly, the vegetables you sometimes don't like to eat, these are all resources. At some point, all these resources have been of use to you. They possess an essential quality called utility or usability. You may wonder, does this mean anything can become a resource? And the answer is yes. There is one requirement: the object must have some sort of value. So how do we define value? Value is the measure of utility a specific object or living thing has. In other words, value means worth. For example, the air we breathe has value because we literally cannot live without it. However, value or worth is not an objective quality, as sometimes what is valuable for some people is not of much worth to others. Take an example of a sculpture or a painting in an art museum. Some people may find these objects to be valuable as they have aesthetic value, while others may not. However, they differ from metals, which have another type of value called economic value. The economic value means that a resource has monetary value or the potential to create it. The fact that something has no value right now doesn't mean it will never have any value in the future. That's right. Almost anything can become a resource. For example, the cookies you are baking today with your mother are for eating purposes only in your family. But it may become famous in the future, generating a revenue stream after some time if you start selling the cookies. Therefore, time can be an essential factor that could turn a substance or object into a valuable resource. With time, technology also becomes another important factor that transforms matter into resources. Many things that were of lesser use in the past are now artifacts of value thanks to technology. For example, metals and minerals are mined and gathered worldwide using technology, as they are necessary to make computers, smartphones, cameras, and much more. Also, technological development tends to occur in a chain reaction. Every invention brings more knowledge, discoveries, and breakthroughs. Let's summarize. A resource is anything that has usability and utility. Electricity, food, and textbooks are examples of resources. Anything can become a resource once it has value. Value means worth, and it can be aesthetic like a landscape or economic like metals. Several factors can transform any element into a resource. The main factors are time and technology.